Yo, November finna be lit, alright? Dune Part 2 is coming out this November. I'm excited. If you're a sci-fi fan or you just want to see an awesome movie, you should be excited too. But, I ask myself, I read the whole series a while back, before these movies came out. And, even though I fucking love the first movie, it's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. And I'm sure that Part 2 is gonna be fucking awesome. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna make another movie after this, because Frank, bro, the author, he had a fucking aneurysm while writing these, bro, because this shit is so fucking absurd. I don't know how the fuck they're going to make it to the big screen. You feel me? Listen, the first book, which of course is gonna be the two first movies, it's at the end of the day, it's like kind of a classic story. It has a hero fulfilling his destiny, whatever, defeating the villain, whatever, and it has a nice conclusion. Paul, he defeats the big bad emperor and fucking baron or whatever, but after this, shit just gets way depressing. Spoilers, of course, but whatever. It's so depressing. In fact, I don't think they could even make it to a movie, because I know for a fact mainstream audiences ain't gonna watch this shit, alright? So let me just tell you about the plot real quick. Paul, he's emperor, and it's supposed to be great or whatever, but it's fucking shit, okay? The Fremen, who are the people of Arrakis, they kill billions of people in this fucking holy war type shit, and Paul, he can't do nothing about it, right? And there is also this big plot to kill him by some of his allies, his wife or whatever, and it's a whole thing. But in the first book, right, Paul can see into the future, and it helps him do all sort of stuff, and it's generally a pretty good thing. But now it's like shit. It's a curse. I think it describes his ex, because it takes away his free will, and it's it hinders him, because the plot, the people that are trying to kill him or whatever, he lets it happen because he's afraid of a even worse future type shit happening. So basically his life is it's trash now. He's trapped. So that sucks. And on top of that, he gets fucking nuked, like it's the fucking nuke town in COD, and he becomes blind, and it's like, okay, shit, well, he can't see. Well, he has to use his visions to see, and this means that, oh shit, he can't change anything, because he has to follow his vision. So he is completely fucked, right? And so at the end of the book, his wife Chani or whatever, she gives birth to twins. That's cool. That's big thumbs up for me. Also, she fucking dies, so that sucks. And so Paul, he's fucking sad, he wants to escape this shit life, his grief, his fucking destiny and messiah shit. So, he just walks into the desert and fucking dies. We basically learned that, okay, Paul, he was a heroic guy, yippee-yay, he fucking saved everyone, supposedly, became emperor, but, it was shit, Paul, he ends up losing everything he loves, and he gets billions of people killed. It's like, okay, who the fuck is gonna watch that movie? I ain't gonna watch that movie. Okay, probably because I like the book, but I know for a fact the motherfuckers who go to see fucking Star Wars every summer, they ain't gonna watch this shit, alright? And how the fuck you gonna structure this into a movie? You can't, bruh. You fucking can't, alright? So, that's just the first one. Just wait until you hear about the second one, because this is where I know Frank be fucking snorting some shit or smoking some shit, because it's fucking insane. Let's just jump into it. Children of Dune, that's the title. I ain't gonna go over the story too much, because I don't want to use all my free time on this shit, but let's just go over some of the points, which I think, don't give a fuck about the story anymore. Just visuals, mainly. You have two, 9-year-olds who are the main characters. It's Paul's children. They're the main characters. Which fucking 9-year-old are gonna be, acting like a fucking grown-ass man in real life? You can't CGI a bunch of children. That ain't gonna work. So I don't know how the fuck they plan to do that. And again, the story, okay, whatever, back to story. It's just a bunch of fucking it's weird, bro, and it would not translate at all to the screen. The big action, the action scene that comes to mind right now when I'm thinking about this is when Paul's son is fighting a fucking 2-3 tigers with a knife or something. It's not that fucking, it's not that cool, man. Like, you need a bigger set pieces to make a blockbuster. And let me just tell you about the ending, right? Because we have spoiled this shit already. Fucking Leto, which is Paul's son, he goes into the desert after he has faked his own fucking death, and he just smokes or gets as high as fucking possible, right? And he can see the future and shit, and he sees, okay, shit, humanity, we're doomed, we're fucked basically, but he sees a way he can change that. And you know what that way is? How he's gonna do that? He is gonna become a fucking sandworm, bro. I'm not kidding. Bro transforms into a sandworm to save humanity, right? And he rules the universe or the world for thousands of years. What the fuck? And again, I enjoy these books, but I don't think any mainstream audience is gonna watch these movies if they make them, which I kind of hope they do. I don't see how they're gonna structure them or really make them look good, because fucking Leto II becoming a fucking sandworm and ruling the universe for thousands of years, that's not gonna translate well to screen. And I don't know, bro. He just becomes like a fucking tyrant, and it's just like, basically what I'm trying to say, these books basically just shit on the first one, saying that, okay, Paul, the heroic messiah, fuck him, fuck everything he did, it was all shit, it was all for nothing, we have to fucking do something different now. And I don't think mainstream audience is gonna like that, honestly. So again, I don't see any way to continue the series after this second movie, honestly. But people are way more talented than me out there, so probably they'll find a way. But still, I think it's gonna be really fucking difficult. And I just want to add in before I just end this video, the fucking plan that Paul's son has. What the fuck? His plan is basically, okay, I'm just gonna oppress humanity for fucking thousands of years until they wanna rise up, or fucking think for themselves, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's fucking weird. And that's it. Fuck you. Okay, bye guys. That was the video. Like and subscribe, you feel me? And subscribe to my OnlyFans and Patreon if you want to see nude content of a sandworm fused with a man who looks like a fucking shriveled up asshole. Okay, thank you guys.